What's up? It's your man Captain, Papa Cap. I just want to talk about some things, mainly music, mainly peace, love, happiness. Um, where should I start? Okay. Music, to me, is from your soul. The music that I've always have been making has been from my soul. And I will continue to make this from my soul. One thing that I personally had went through was a spiritual battle. I was controlled by a negative energy. The things that I did was negative. The things that I was saying were negative. I was just putting off a negative vibe to the world, even if it was looked at as it was positive. I used to walk around with a big smile on my face, and I made music for the world. I made music for people to like, I talked about smoking weed. I talked about money. I talked about women. I talked about jewelry. I talked about cars. I talked about clothes. But then I also did talk about God. I talked about my emotions. I talked about my mother, my father, my grandparents, my family, problems, situations that I've been through. But overall, everything that was needed to be said was being pushed under a carpet. You know what I mean? I was saying things that the world don't need to hear. I was saying things that the world wants to hear. Alright? There's a difference between needs and wants. Everybody wants what they want. I want a big house. I want a car. I want to have a lot of money. I want to have power. I want to have respect. But what do you truly need? Does the world need somebody who's just looking for money, power, and respect? No. Because there's too many people out there who already do that. There's already people out there in the world who have money, power, and respect. We don't need to add another person to the negativity. With money, power, respect doesn't mean that you're going to find happiness. Doesn't mean that all your problems are going to be solved. And more than likely, it's probably going to make it worse. Probably make your life worse. Even if you can have the ability to have money to buy every single thing, it might make your life worse. So my whole thing is now is I want to know how many people out there has enough courage to make a change. How many people out there have enough strength to change? How many people out there have enough wisdom to change? Everybody's mind is on these different levels. And I've listened to so many different type of artists. And I'm going to say, living in Portland, Oregon, I've listened to a lot of artists. No names need to be said. But I can tell you, from my point of view, they're not saying what they need to be saying. It's a lot of judgment in their music, where they judging a lot of other people or proclaiming things. You know what I mean? Proclaiming yourself as a god is blasphemy against God. A lot of people may want to call themselves kings. Call yourself a king. But me personally, I'd rather be a prince in God's kingdom than a king in my lifetime. That means way more to me than anything, any jewelry, any money, any power, any respect can have. or anything they could offer. I've had a conversation with an OG one time. I mean, maybe not OG, but Big G, you know. And I was giving him an inferior feeling because of the message that I am saying, the things that I feel. You know, he was trying to tell me, well, this person's doing the same thing that you're doing. I had to tell him, nah, man, I'm not him. You know, everybody got a different purpose on the earth and in life. And I found my purpose, and my purpose is to make a change in the world, a positive change. You know, I was doing the same thing that everybody else was doing in music. The same thing. Like I said, you could talk about clothes and you talk about, you know, jewelry and about how you the shit and how dope you are and how tight you are, how G you is, or how hood you is, or how much money you got, or how loyal you are, or this and this and that, you know. But at the end of the day, if you pray to God and you're going out and you're doing those things, how loyal are you? How much love are you really spreading? You know what I mean? It's like I said, I don't want to be a person to judge people or be the person to tell somebody you're doing something that's right, or telling you that's what you're doing wrong. I want to uplift people. I want to tell people to do the right things. And I've always been like that. I've never been a person to want to blatantly disrespect people or put somebody down. You know, I have a job. I have a job to take care of myself, take care of my family. I have to survive. You know what I mean? That's why I eat food and I drink water. I gotta live. I want to live forever, and everybody else does. And that's the reason why you eat, and that's the reason why you drink, because you want to live. But with this music, it's a deeper message, man, behind this. The times that we live in now is revelations. It's the last. If people are familiar with biblical things and not necessarily religious things, but this is history, man. I believe 1,000% that Jesus walked this earth, and we are descendants of Noah. You know, and people could agree, might not agree, but I believe that, and I believe that we are children of God, and I think that God knows what's best for us, and He's gonna put those things in your mind. But you know, what there also is on the earth is also the devil, which is negativity. It's negative thoughts, negative actions. I want all you who's watching this to make a change. Whether it's treating the ones you love better, whether it's realizing that life isn't about being the coolest, or about who looks the best, or about who's the better rapper, or who's the worst rapper, or who got the biggest car, or who got the nicest car, or the biggest house, or all the money, the jewelry. It's not nothing like that. I'm not, I didn't go to college, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do none of that stuff. It's not me. I'm not a book smart person, but I'm educated upon life. I'm not educated upon street things. I'm educated about life. And life showed me a lot of things. You know, it showed me a lot of things. And so with music, I watch everybody's music videos, man. If you're probably watching this, you might be watching this. If you're a rapper and you live in Portland or anywhere, I might have watched your video, and I might have sit there and I have thought about what things that you have said, and hey, I might have even took it to the heart. To be honest, I might have even took some things that you said to the heart, because maybe I feel like you were talking about me. But you know what? Since I know you weren't specifically talking about me, what it does, it just makes me want to make a change, because whoever you were talking about in your song, they need to change. So when I listen to hip hop and I listen to people talking about hoes and cars and I'm the shit and this and this and that and I want to get money and all this stuff, that's what's making me want to change. It's because I don't want to be like that. I made music like that before, man. I did that. I've rocked all the gold chains before. I did that shit. I've rocked all the Versace, the Gucci, the Louis, the Fendi. I've had that. And the thing about it, I've had all the J's, man. I had all the Jordans. I've had all that shit. I've gained, I've lost. But the only thing I can do from losing is just gaining. All I've been doing is gaining. I love you, man. I love the world. I love my family. I love myself. I love whoever's watching this. I just want y'all to understand that the world needs to change, man. Now you got to be a part of it. You got to be the change that you want to see. You know, I don't just want my mom to have a new house. I don't want my mom just to have a new car. I don't want my daughter to have a new room or just have a room. I don't want her to just have that. I want her to be somewhere that she can be safe. I want her to be somewhere where it's peace, where she's not going to be harmed. I want to be to a place that if I open my back door and it's a big ass field, I can tell her to go run in the back field and come back, and she come back an hour later and nothing's happened to her. But as society is now, that's not possible. Without her getting snatched up or something, it's not possible. So let's be the change, man. The world got too much negativity going on to keep feeding into the negativity. Let me talk about females. So many females out here hoeing and shit. I know some of them. I've done tattoos for a few of them. Probably more than a few, maybe 10, 20 of them. I don't know, but a lot. You know, and I have to remain humble myself to not say things to them. Because the personal decisions that they choose to make is what they choose to make. And you know what? All y'all women out there who sell your body just to come up, don't do that. I love you so much. I love women so much. I love people. I love human beings. This is my people. You're my people. I love you. Women, don't let these half-ass niggas out here pimp you. Don't let it. Don't. Yeah, my name's Captain and I'm not saving no hoes. I'm saving women from eternal damnation. I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna put you down just so you can come up. I want to pick you up so you can come up. Do something better with yourself. It's not all about the looks and all about what you got. It's about your mind, how you can use it. Go to school. Don't strip. Don't show your body. Don't do that. Because yes, it's attractive because you got your clothes off and everything. You might show the voluptuous, the hips that you got or the curves that you got in your body, but you ain't no wifey. I don't want to wife you. I don't want you to be around my daughter. I don't want my daughter to see that. And it's sad because a lot of women think it's okay, or they're just saying it, they're just doing it just to take care of the things that they need to take care of. But look, you set an example for the next generations coming up. You know, my girl's sister, I remember one time she said something about my daughter's a diva. Nah. That's my daughter. She ain't no diva. You know what I mean? I don't want my daughter growing up putting her hand on her hip talking about no, no, no. Or like, You know what I mean? I'm just not. Nah. I want my daughter to be respectful. Grow up and respect herself. And respect life. And respect her family. and respect everything that's around, and then not take everything for granted, and appreciate and be appreciative of everything. Show her the rights or wrong. Put her up on game, which a lot of people out there, men and women, is lacking. This video right here, I had to put you up on game. You know what game means? Grown ass man education. So look, if you know what that is, I'm not even a grown ass man. But just because I can put you up on game, I'm a grown ass man just for this video. For this past 15 and a half minutes, I'm a grown ass man. But when I get off of this video, I'm still a grown man, and I'm growing. And that's what everybody should do. I got kid. I want kids. I know people who got kids. I know a nigga who got kids, and I didn't even know he had kids. I thought he just had a kid. You know the reason why is because the niggas don't know how to put their pride down and their ego aside. Man, my family come first. My daughter is first. I got bills to pay. I got things to take care of. Got no time for nonsense. No time for BS. You know, all the success that I've ever wanted didn't come until I stopped worrying about it. I was worrying about all the time, when am I going to make it? Music, when am I going to make it? Man, fuck making it. Fuck fame. I used to want to be famous, man. Fuck fame. Even, and you know what? Fuck a status either. Fuck a status too. I know who I am. You know, sooner or later the world's gonna know who I am. They gonna know who my family is. They gonna know what I'm about, what I represent. You know, my grandma told me this. It's not about where you're from. It's not about who you know. It's about where you're going. Like I said, I'm going to the top. I got a place in heaven. I got a meeting with God. You do too. Just do right by each other, man. Do right by each other. Speak positivity amongst yourselves. Don't hate on somebody else. Don't judge another man for his actions. Don't do that. Because you don't live another person's life. Spread the positivity. Till the next video, I'm going to say peace out, peace up, one up, love, spread it, happiness, live that. I love you all. Signing out, Captain.